Sounds good. All right, welcome back, everybody, to BS with DS. I am your host, Derek Sosted, and the BS stands for bullshit, which is what you're about to be put through.
Yeah.
This is episode 2. Last week we had Gatlin and Celsius on, and Brother Smith did a spoken word, which was really good. And if you haven't seen that one, go ahead and check that one out. Link in the all that crap.
It's down there.
Oh yeah, we need the logo. Hold on. There you go. That's pretty cool, huh? All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, Penny's back here with me again this week. What do we got? What do we got? Brother Smith with us tonight?
Yep.
We got...
the brother of this Smith is in the building.
Yeah. Brother Smith's in the building.
Brother
He's got
Smith.
a new project out. We have comedian Tristan Johnson.
Okay.
Which will be cool. That'll be fun. That's our cameraman back there. We have one cameraman running 3 cameras. His name's Steven Tyler with SMT Films. He's one of the hands behind this fucking thing that we decided to do for whatever reason. I'm sorry for putting you all through this.
It's good for you.
Yeah, it's fun.
Builds character.
Yeah, I wish I had a bar.
A bar. We could do that.
Yeah, that'll be one of the next ones.
Under the bar, right here.
Just down here. All right, so well, what's new with you, man? What's happened since the last time you were out?
Oh man. Well.
For those that don't know, no, we won't even.
Well, you missed the whole entire week. That's what you missed. Okay.
You missed the
A
whole
lot of
thing
things
with
have
it.
happened in the last 7 days. I got hit by a truck.
And recovered.
Yeah. That's great. God is
Hey,
good.
Gatlin's back.
Yeah.
Gatlin's back. He's brought us a second week.
Oh, man,
Hey,
we're
what's
taking
up?
selfies on air. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's the new.
That's how you do it. If you're wondering how to be successful, you just saw it just there.
You take a selfie when you damn need to take a selfie.
Yeah, it's a trip. Gad has learned how to time travel. I don't know.
In the future, they wear the same clothes
Yeah,
every day.
it's a trip. You know, whatever.
All right, well, let's get our first guest out here. He's got a new project out. I had a little hand in it. We worked on it together.
There's
Brother Smith, Effigy. Go ahead and pick that up. It's a good album. Come on out, brother.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going, man?
Good to see you again, man.
Good to be seen. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Always a pleasure. Talk to us about Effigy. Tell us about Effigy.
Effigy, I never heard of it.
Effigy?
What? Oh, this?
Yeah.
So I got a new album out called Effigy. It's pretty awesome. 10 songs on it. It's a
What does effigy mean?
See, I'm glad you asked that. 'Cause I
I've
was
never
about to-
heard that word before.
So for those that don't know, an effigy.
Hold on a second. We
He's
went over
gonna
this
interrupt me.
last
Go
week.
ahead.
We went over this last week. I asked the fucking questions around here. Go ahead, brother. What does effigy mean?
Yeah, but I saw last week's episode. I don't want you asking me those questions. Like that.
Oh man.
So, fuck.
And Diz will have a black eye next week. I'm just letting you guys know that. Sorry, keep talking.
That was pretty racist, Penny.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
So, you want to know what effigy was?
Yeah, I
So,
do.
for those that don't know, an effigy is like a paper mache of someone you don't approve of. If you ever seen a protest, you see like a picture of George Bush on a stick and they light that shit on fire, that's an effigy. And you burn an effigy in protest of someone. So what I did with the album Effigy is I took the concept of burning something in protest and made, instead of puppets, I made songs that were stories about myself. Every song on this album, except for the last one, is something that actually happened in my life. Story about the first time I took LSD, when my father left me, when my mother got
taking
sober.
acid?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Your father left you, so you took acid?
Exactly. I was 3. It was crazy.
Holy
What did you
shit.
see?
Legos are amazing fun on 4 hits of blotter. Trust me.
Bladder?
Blotter.
Blotter.
Yeah, it's just generic acid dripped out of a Visine onto a sugar cube.
You put it on your tongue or like your eye?
You can put it. Some people put it in their eye, but I wouldn't do it. I'd
What
put
the
it on
fuck is that? Why would you
sugar
put acid in
or
your
something
eye?
like that. It hits faster.
You know what I've heard that fucking these weird son of a bitches that are doing? They're putting fucking like Molly and shit like that on toilet paper and sticking it in their butt.
Really?
They actually, I don't know why I know this. Suppositories. It's the new way to do drugs.
Suppository, that's what they call them, right? You pop it in your ass.
That's right. Yeah.
I do not
Figure
feel
it
comfortable
out.
in the middle of this sandwich any longer.
Figure it out, okay?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
so that's the album that we're talking about.
I like that album.
That's all right.
I like that album. I
It's all
enjoy.
right.
You say unfortunately? This?
What?
Did you say
He's talking to you.
unfortunately you like it?
I don't think when I talk. I don't know what I said 3 words ago.
Damn it, I like that album. It's Horrible. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
I like
No,
that
it's all
one.
good.
It was fun recording.
That's right. You recorded it, didn't you?
I did.
He did. He recorded it.
Did we have tacos?
Good job, Diz.
Thank you.
We did not have tacos, and yes, I did write everything. Because I know you're going to ask.
I wasn't going to ask that. That was a week ago. That was last week's news.
Yeah, you mean last week when I performed my spoken word in the same fly half purple shirt?
Week ago.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember that. That was good. It's fun times.
I mean, if you find
I
a
think
good
I
shirt,
cried a little
if you
bit.
find a good shirt you like, why get another one?
Why, well, when you're a fat guy, you really can't shop a lot. See, if you don't know, fat guys pay extra for clothes. Like this shirt was like $60. I had to go to the fat guy store.
Jesus,
and they
really?
made it Actually, it was $52 after tax. When you dress, if you
a nice
dress
shirt.
good as a fat guy, you gotta pay a little extra. I go to the Big and Tall store where they got sizes that fit, and all the ladies are like, "Hey, you looking sharp today?" I'm like, "Thank you, ladies. Let's appreciate that." I know they're being paid, but it's whatever.
My shirt's from Nordstrom's.
My shirt's
Skinny
from
People's Store.
American Hustle.
Skinny White People's Store.
Sacramento clothing brand. Shout out to them.
I usually buy my clothes at the liquor store, but today I thought I'd kick it up a notch.
There you go. Buy suits at the liquor store?
No, I don't wear suits normally.
Okay.
This is all a ruse.
Gotcha. A facade. Like
So
that.
this is what it's like being up here. Awesome. This
Pretty
is good.
cool, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Last week when I came and performed my spoken word, that was pretty exciting. I'm sorry about getting all emotional on you guys. I know it's a kind of fun, lighthearted show. I didn't mean to break off the realness for you, but gotta do what you gotta do.
You know what the thing about it though? What I want to try and do though, I want to have at least like I want to. Let's bullshit. Let's have some fun, but let's have some respected word on here. Like people do shit. Like it doesn't have to always be like their material. I don't know. People could use a little bit of seriousness in some of the work.
Yeah.
With all the fuckery that's been going on.
Well, talk about your Sammy.
Okay, so I won a Sammy. It was great.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think.
Did it change your life?
No, not really. I didn't think I was going to win. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. I didn't think I was going to win. I'm happy I did because, to be frank, I wanted it. I can't lie. When I was a little kid, I read the magazine, News and Review. I thought it was a really important thing to have people in it. So growing up, it was something that was cool. But when I got nominated, I was like, I don't think I'm going to get that because, I'm not that guy that talks. I'm not your typical rapper that talks about how great he is all the time. I'm just doing what I do, and I like it. When I got it, I was surprised. I was pretty excited. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, and I think like just your presence and your work in the scene just kind of speaks for itself. I remember, 6-7 years ago.
That was right when I started.
We were performing together at the boardwalk back in the day. You know what I mean? And here we are still in the same market. You know what I mean?
Well,
and
you're branching out.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean, and I think just within your presence and work ethic and your humbleness as a person within the scene, it speaks for themselves.
I appreciate
and
that.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
where a lot of your support comes from.
I come from, and I'm an old motherfucker. I'm probably the oldest dude I know. Actually, no, I think there's one person older than me that I know for certain. But I'm an old dude, and I come from, I was born in 1975, so I'm old as hell.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to be 40 in September. It's not even a joke.
Gatlin's
I'm
back.
old motherfucker. people don't realize I'm old as fuck, but I run circles around dudes half my age. But I grew up listening to real fucking hip hop. You weren't about that bullshit. So
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta stay humble and you gotta speak about your personal truth. If you don't do it, don't fucking put it in a song.
I agree.
And that's I'm gonna say right now, I'm not the best rapper in the world, but you will have to look fucking hard to find someone that dials into themselves and keeps it as real with themselves as I do.
Yeah.
Because that's where I come from.
man.
I come from that place. That's my zone. I don't play around. If I say it, it's really me.
And it's like, because trust me, I'm right there with you, and I understand. It's therapy. You know what I mean? When you can dissect your own self and express it to the point where now you have a product and a project that you can go back and analyze and look at yourself. It's a process of healing. You know what I mean? And it really is.
And the community aspect of it comes from when you can dissect what's going on around you with the people in your neighborhood, in your city, and you can look at it from outside and be able to tear it apart and actually break it down to what's really going on and then make that entertaining and artistic. So like Celsius said last week, it's both engaging and you get high off it mentally. You're like, man, this is good, I'm excited, yeah. But it also leaves you with an artistic point. It leaves you with a change inside of you that you can take forward. And that's the beauty of this music. I don't think much music does it that way.
Absolutely.
A lot of music doesn't have that duality, but this hip hop, it's duality everywhere.
I agree.
So going further into that duality, talk about your next album and how it's different from Effigy.
So Effigy literally is like the most depressing album I've ever done, but it's my favorite album. So to get over that, what I did is we did a album. We're wrapping it up right now, actually.
Oh, you got another project coming out?
Yeah. That shit is dope too.
I got 4 albums that are coming out this year.
Shit.
But the next one in the line is a Green-Eyed Party Monster. It's basically one night in Sacramento. It's a story. The whole album's a story. Each song is in chronological order, and it starts off with me at a studio recording.
That's tight.
What studio?
Smoking. Yours.
Hell yeah, Guitar Lounge.
Is that what it's called? Guitar Lounge?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around. I knew that.
Guitar Lounge.
And it goes from that night, me hanging out with someone, going to a party, all the shit that happens in the party, what happens after the party, and how it goes. So it's really just, it's not super lyrical, it's not super bars, it's just fun. It's
tight. I like that.
Puking and
Pretty
smoking
lyrical
and
though.
fighting.
There's effort into the words that you have on there, but but there's like, you know, the alcohol song that you had me feature on, where you fucking throw up on the chick's shoes, and that's how you end your verse. Just
And then
rap
the
about
third-
getting fucked up. You just
And in the
puke all
third
over
verse,
them.
I sleep with her because, you know, puking on chicks is the way to get them, apparently.
Yeah,
What you supposed to do?
it happens.
That's love.
I just learned something new today. All we're talking about is tacos.
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 Yeah,
What else you want to know about me?
Can we actually make tacos
On one of the shows?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of the ones that's coming out. That'll probably be like, I don't know what episode yet, but that's in the works. We're gonna have food episodes also.
Stay tuned.
Yo,
Awesome.
That one's gonna be fucking awesome. All right, we're doing that's about it for this episode. Thank you, Brother Smith, for coming out. Pick up Effigy. Thank you, Penny, for coming out. Grab another chapter closed. We are going to end this episode with a set from Sacramento comedian Tristan Johnson.
That dude's funny.
Yeah, he's a good cat. So stick around for his set.
Spit it out.
Thank you. Yeah, man. There's a joke in there somewhere. But yeah, thank you for coming out. BS with DS. We will see you guys next week. Here's Tristan Johnson. Thank you very much.
Hey, how's it going, man? I'm happy to be here. Man. A lot of great things going on, man. I'm big time now, y'all. I'm happy to be doing this because last year I was just like y'all, you know. Now I'm getting about $35 a show and shit. Now my dad want to be in my life. Want me to give him some cigarettes or some shit. Yeah. I mean, I'm just blowing up, man, for real. You know, got an ad in the penny saver and stuff like that. Got a full page. There's a garage sale on the back of it, you know. Yeah. But it's like, no matter how big I get, my girl don't support this comedy shit, man. And I can tell she don't support it because on Valentine's Day, she gonna give me a heart-shaped job application. Like, you didn't cut out my name. They ain't even gonna know it's me. Man, it's hard holding on to your girl, man. I be trying to motivate her every day when she go to work. You know, give her affirmations. I be like, behind every strong black woman, it's a nigga at home playing PlayStation. You just hang in there. She want me to get this comedy shit up. You know, she was like, she tired of this shit. You know, I had to lie to her just to come up here. I had to tell her that the temp service sent me here. She ain't doing this comedy shit. I'm telling y'all. I ain't gonna be able to get in the house if I don't have my hours signed. So if one of y'all can sign my hours, I'll be on my way. And don't y'all be laughing like y'all ain't never worked at no temp service before. I recognize some of y'all from Labor Ready and shit like that. These temp services out here get out of hand. I'm telling you, they get way out of hand. You know, I was working for a temp service out in LA. They had me as a crip for 4 days. I had to join the Bloods to get my W-2 forms back. Telling y'all it's hard out here for a temp. When you're trying to get the money for the rent. Temping ain't easy, man, but I'm trying. You looking at me like I ain't trying. I'm trying, man. I looked everywhere for a job. I looked on Xbox Live. I poked a few jobs on Facebook, let them know I'm still interested. I even tagged them in a picture of me sweeping, like, y'all want to get some of this damn sweeping? I I sweep, man. That's why I'm so happy to be big time right now. I even try to give back to the homeless. You know what I mean? God bless me, and now I want to give back to the homeless. I did a show up in Sacramento for the homeless people. It's called Live at Loaves and Fishes. Yeah. I don't know if I recognize any of y'all. Maybe y'all got y'all life together and came to support me. But I did a show for the homeless. You would think that the homeless people would appreciate something. It's like as much as we did to promote the show, you know, it's hard to promote a show for the homeless. You know, they ain't on the mailing list. You know, we had to advertise it on the Amber Alert system. So y'all might want to go up the street and listen to some comedy. But I'm telling y'all, the homeless is a bitter bunch, y'all. They didn't show me no love, man, I'm telling you. As soon as they brought me to the stage, they disrespected me. They didn't even give me a chance. They brought me out just like this. All the way from East Oakland, California, Tristan Johnson in the house. They was like, oh, you in the house, motherfucker? That's what you're here to tell us, you in the house? Care what you got going on. You ever get cussed out by a homeless dude wearing a Snuggie backwards? Like, he was wearing a Snuggie like it was a peacoat. He was mobbing in that Snuggie. He was all the way in that Snuggie. And they'll threaten you with some obvious shit too. They was like, yeah, we gonna find you. We be in these streets all day and all night. And I was like, I was assuming that's how this shit works. Keep that in mind. You know, but it was a cool show, you know. They was out there like Woodstock with their little sleeping bags and tents and stuff. Didn't know when to end the show, you know. I'm like, I already know y'all ain't gonna go home, but you can't stay here, you know. But it was cool. I got through that show, and the thing about it is I don't like to disrespect the homeless because that ain't how I was raised. My grandma raised me right. She said treat everybody right. It don't matter if they rich, poor, black, white, anything. Treat everybody right because that person might be Jesus. Matter of fact, the other day I met a homeless dude who looked just like Jesus. You know, he needed to shave. You know, he had Birkenstocks on. He could have been one of the members of the Bee Gees. You know, I can tell about the way he walked. He's a woman's man, no time to talk. But I knew he wasn't my savior when he asked me for a cigarette. What I look like giving Jesus a cigarette? What if it kills him? And he come back 3 days later asking for another cigarette. I ain't got money like that, man. I'm about to get out of here. Y'all been a great crowd. Tristan Johnson.
Make some noise for Tristan Johnson. That was awesome. All right, man. Until next week, folks.